Welcome everybody to another edition of live hockey from the Sussex Arena, the 8 Hazard Center. This is the second game for the Sussex Rangers in the Ted McKnight tournament. This is the 53rd annual Ted McKnight tournament. The Rangers coming off a win over Hampton last night, a 5-1 victory. The Oromocto team, hard-fought battle today with KV. They ended up losing that 2-1 with a late heroic goal from Margaret Marr. So Oromocto, again, competes with every team, right in there with 1-goal games, but they have a losing record on the season. They are 0-7 regular season, and they took the loss earlier today, but I just find it amazing because they're a pretty good hockey team. Far better than their record. So they are a dangerous team. We don't come out and play our game, they will beat us. Sussex should be the favorites here, though. I believe the format of the tournament is the 4th team will fall out. The 2nd and 3rd team will play a semi-final at 10:15 a.m. Sunday morning. And the top team gets a bye till 5 o'clock at the final. That's my assumption. I think it's a good one, but I don't have that totally confirmed. Mitchell Carr will be starting in net for the Sussex Rangers. Over here, I see number 30, which would be Colton McGuinness. Oromocto, a little bit out of my regular hemisphere of knowing kids, so I won't know a lot of them, but I do have the roster. We'll give you a rundown. Number 2, Jordan Godard. Number 4, Emmett McHatton. Number 5, Connolly Holland. Number 8, Carter Bent. Number 9, Drew McHatton. Number 10, Gabriel Colt Barabo. Number 11, Parker Luffman. Number 12, Declan Smith. Number 14, Finn Collins. That was number 14, Finn Collins. Number 15, Cohen Arnott. Number 16, Peter Baker. Number 20, Taven Sparks. Number 21, Brady Bowie. Number 22, Reese Barker. And number 23, Oliver Carter. In that we have Colton McGuinness, and I think the backup goalie will be Blake Ellis for this game. Your Sussex Rangers, nobody missing. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yes, 13 players. Again, the Sussex Rangers run 4 defensemen, 9 forwards, 2 defensemen, or 2 goalies. A little bit different setup, but it works well for us. We have a strong group of defensemen, so it's nice to keep them on the ice as much as we do. If you hear any AC/DC, I'll probably have to mute it. AC/DC, for some reason, gets you a copyright ban faster than anything else. Just to give random history you probably don't care about. Like Metallica, for instance, sued Napster and went to a lot of legal things about music rights on the internet, etc., etc. But a Metallica song doesn't seem to get you a copyright ban like an AC/DC song. All right, here we go. Number 9, starting us off, Drew McHatton, and he is up against Felix Travis. He's got Cohen Neal and here he comes to Merchant with him. Shot, goal. 6 seconds in, wasting no time. An excellent shot, an excellent celly from Luffman. And we are 6 seconds into the game, and Oromocto is on the board. One thing about the Sussex team, when they get down, they seem to stay down, and when they get up, they stay up. So hopefully 1 goal is not going to make a big difference. We're definitely capable of scoring more than a goal in this game. Not a great start for the top line. McHatton, stick lift. McHatton drops it off to his partner. I think this might be Luffman again. Shot doesn't get through traffic. Tries to clear out. It does clear out. Circling back. Emmett on him. Emmett able to get a piece of it. O'Neill directs it, but good job covering back there by the Oromocto boys. Brett Proctor off the boards. Here comes Baker. I think I might have him written down as Barker, but it looks like it's a Baker. Oh, sorry, let the clock run. It's quite fun, these events, these small rink tournaments. I just work in the canteen for the last hour. Big crowd of kids up there, big group of parents, the whole community's out. Poke through, here comes Arnott. Arnott passes over, thrown in by number 20. Number 20, Traven Sparks, he's an affiliate, came up to play this game. Shot from the back, right into Mitchell's guts, he gets her and holds on to her. I don't think I started the clock there, it should be down to 10:54, I'll let it run for a minute. Blocks our line, Jay Cunningham up against Bowie, or Bowie. Holland able to hold the line. Arnott. Shea Surratt moves it around to Butcher. Back to the line, shot, into the glove. Here comes Jay Cunningham, it's a 2-on-1 forming. Jay winds up, shoots. Nice save, rebound, goal! Cohen Butcher. Jay Cunningham makes the big shot, probably the best shot on our team. Goalie gets most of it. The goalie is actually Blake Ellis. It comes out just to the front. The goalie not able to get back to his feet and kind of get back in front of that. Cohen Butcher right there to poke it in. And we have a tie hockey game, a new hockey game at 10:26 remaining of the first period. 2 goals in the first couple of minutes of this game. And we're back to even. Cohen Butcher. We very much score by committee on this team. I wouldn't say we have one guy running away with the points. I would be curious who is our goal leader. It might be Cohen. It'd be a tight race though. Collins puts it in deep. West Tabor gonna get there. West gets taken down, draws a penalty. Just kind of tripped up along the boards there. Not a great camera angle for me to see it. It's number 12, Declan Smith, going to the box for the Oromocto Eagles. Face off down in the Oromocto zone. 9:50 on the clock. Power play. Here's that Sawyer, J. Cunningham, Cohen Butcher line. Last night their possession numbers were through the roof. I thought they did really well together. We're giving them a chance here in the power play. Moves over, Jay Cunningham. Butcher. Butcher's moving it back to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Butcher. Butcher's got Sawyer out front, but he's well covered. Goes back over for Jay Cunningham. Bouncing puck. Back over for Butcher. Butcher going Cunningham. Cunningham to Butcher. Butcher to Cunningham out front. If Sawyer stood where he was, he would have got that puck back. Here comes a 2-on-1, but Sawyer's got the wheels. He gets there before Collins can do much. Collins with the puck now. Puts it through his feet. Jay Cunningham with it. Poked off him. Shea Surratt. Shea's just going to get it out. Sawyer Tremblett. Sawyer hits it off the boards. Should be an icing. 8:58. I don't understand how the penalty clock and the game clock seem to move independently of each other. Emmett Tabor on the draw. Puck's won back by Oromocto, but through his defenseman. It's going to go down the length of the ice. They stop behind the net. Felix coming up on him. Here comes Emmett. Emmett finding a hole. It's going to go over for Felix. Can't get through the traffic. Still circling. Getting kind of in worse positions. Drops it back for Felix. Felix loves setting up behind the net. Out. Oh, he tries to put it out for Cooper Gregg. Felix here now. Out to, oh, it would have landed right on Cooper. Somebody did a stick on it last second. Much like that other line of Sawyer, Jay Cunningham, and Cohen Butcher were familiar with each other for playing together last year. This line of Felix, Cooper Gregg, and Emmett all would have played together last year. So interesting dynamic because you have kind of similar players, just a year younger. So Sussex takes a penalty, so that will negate the rest of the power play. Oromocto will be going on a power play. Saved by Mitchell. Puck's dropped. A little slow on the clock there, sorry. Jack Merrill. Jack off the boards. He's icing it, but we can't ice it yet. Still 4-on-4 hockey. Face off down in the Sussex zone. .806 remaining in the first period, a 1-1 hockey game. 4-on-4 hockey for the next 14 seconds, and then it'll be a man advantage for the Oromocto Eagles. Thrown out front, DeMerchant. DeMerchant gets his stick lifted. Puck's loose here. I can't tell at all who this is. Doesn't have a name bar, and his jersey is tucked in. And we have a power play. Man advantage for Oromocto. Plays over for number 2, Jordan Goddard. Broken up by Parker McLaughlin. Parker's going for a line change. Longer we can keep him down here, the better. Another minute of this power play for the Oromocto team. Bowie. Jay Surratt in there. Jack Merrill comes to help him out. Somebody better tie up anybody out front. There doesn't seem to be anybody out front. Now there's 2 of them. Jack Merrill's going to go for a skate. To the outside. Here they come back their way. Jay Surratt the only one back, but Emmett Tabor's got the wheels to get back and help him. Shot, hits the post. Jack Merrill off to the side. 28 seconds remaining of the power play. Looking for passing options. Wrap around, loose puck, goal. No, not a goal, never mind. Save. I thought I saw it go in. Sorry there for my missed call. I thought I saw the puck slip in there. Rep Proctor still in the box for another 19 seconds. 1-1 hockey game. Bouncing. Smith. Off the back. Smith still with it. Out for Carter. Carter shot through traffic. High stick. We touch it. Negates the high stick. Full strength. Baker. Oh, Baker falls. Sawyer with it, but he's got 3 guys in front of him. Got along the boards. Rep Proctor's able to kind of hit it up to Cunningham. Cunningham's got a big shot if he can use it. Puck comes out. West Tabor goes off the boards. Offside. We had a player over here that never quite tagged up. 5:50 remaining of the first period. 1-1 hockey game. 5:50, 1-1 first period. Felix Travis, flanked by Emmett the Merchant and Cooper Gregg. Cooper Gregg's stick tied up. Felix comes out with it. Felix out to the outside. He's got quite a few players between him and the next guy. Felix working hard in there, comes out with it. Felix, always impressed by him. Felix has it again. It's a hard guy to get the puck away from. Cooper Gregg. Cooper gets pushed down. Felix. Three players behind the net, nobody out front. They're going to escape the zone. They have one player way down here. They try to get the pass over, they're offside by a mile. Thrown down deep. Wesley. Emmett McHatton. Emmett McHatton centers it to his affiliate player. Thrown in by Cooper. Rangers go for a line change. Conley Holland goes for a big pass up, misses everybody, will go the length. Icing by Oromocto, face off down in their zone. 4:33 remaining of the first period. It is a 1-1 hockey game. Emmett Tabor, Cohen Neal, and Parker McLaughlin. And Emmett wins it, back for Parker. Trickling puck. Play from number 5, Connolly Holland, over for Argnut. Carter. Good job by Mitchell, gets a leg on it. Off the boards. Emmett. Oromocto player able to steal the puck off Emmett there. Here comes Arnott. Geez, the linesman's in a bad spot. Almost got run over. Baker with it. Sawyer. Brady Bowie back there doing a good job. Cohen Butcher. Butcher does get it over for Emmett. Back to Butcher. Butcher back to Wesley. Wesley just hits it into the middle. Picked up by the other team. Here comes Bowie. Bowie finds the center. Can't get much of a shot off. Emmett came and tied up his stick. Emmett arguing with the ref to get a call. Not a great thing to do. Rarely would work in your favor. Finn Collins was on the draw there. Here comes Cooper Gregg. No, this is Jay Cunningham. Jay scores. Jay, very similar goal as last night. Last night came out from a harder angle around the goalie and backhanded it in. This time a little wider, but still gets around the goalie, finds the hole. Pretty accurate with that backhand. And Sussex gets a 1-goal lead, 2-1 hockey game. 3:05 remaining of the first period. Jay Cunningham. Jay with Cohen Butcher and Sawyer. No, it is Barker. Sawyer's just gonna throw it in. Jay Cunningham, the outside, stops it right on the line. Here comes Oromocto. Bowie. Oh, that's Finn Collins, actually. Wesley Tabor. Tim Collins. Nice little play by DeMerchant. Gets the puck off him. Cooper Gregg gets it up. Rhett Proctor. Rhett fires. Oh, just slightly over the net. Good attempt by Rhett. Good pinch. And he's the furthest one back. So one thing about our defensemen, they pinch and get back. Here comes Jack Merrill, the other defenseman. Gets a little body contact, then gets a little grab of his jersey. Gets the shot off. Jack Merrill. Comes back for Jack. Great hand-eye there by Jack. Felix. Gonna look for options. Backhands it behind the net. Right, oh, just hopped over Cooper's stick. Oromocto. Declan Smith. Loses the blade there in the corner. DeMerchant. Kept in. Chase Surratt, last minute of play of the first period. Off the boards. Icing. 50 seconds remaining of the first period. Is a 2-1 hockey game for the Sussex Rangers over the Oromocto Eagles. Off the boards. Luffman, he scored the goal early. Shot, Mitchell finds it. Ken Luffman was the goal scorer for the Oromocto team in the first 4 or 5 seconds of the game. Got a free lane there and had a really nice shot. Emmett Tabor. Back to Holland. Holland. Moves it for Luffman. Luffman tries to go back to Holland. Holland falls down. Brett Proctor. Brett Proctor going all the way. Shot a little wide. Again, we keep that low, we can get a rebound. Nice moves here by the Oromocto player. This is Luffman. He seems to be their strongest player. Put 2 seconds up on the clock. 2.3 seconds remaining of the period. Ken Luffman's been pretty impressive here for the Oromocto team. Oromocto's able to get it on the net before the whistle blows. And that's the end of one. 2-1 hockey game for the Sussex Rangers. Oromocto scored early. Rangers 2 unanswered. I'm not dressed for a hockey rink, I'm cold. Like I was mentioning earlier, Oromocto doesn't have a great record, but they can play hockey with every team. They have 1-goal losses to the top team in the league. They just can't seem to get that monkey off their back and get the win. It's kind of a really strange thing. Be as good as they are. Chase Surratt Cohen Butcher. Over for Sawyer. Sawyer. He's trying to find options. He doesn't really have them. Nice backhand. Loose puck there, but the referee lost sight of it. Jay's not happy with the ref, but it's the right call. You don't see it, you blow the whistle. Good little backhand play though by Sawyer. It was like right on the money. Goalie Ellis there did a great job sealing that post, but Sawyer couldn't have put that in a better spot with that backhand. 11:39 remaining of the second period, 2-1 hockey game. Back to the point. Jay Cunningham off to the side, shot off the pad. Oromocto tries to come out with it. Butcher finds it, puts it behind the net. Sawyer will be the first man to it. Sawyer, Tremblett, off the boards to himself. Still battling with Bowie. Butcher behind the net, out for Cunningham. Cunningham shoots, scores. Cunningham with the second of the game. Perfect little pass out there for Butcher, who's definitely a playmaker. Jay Cunningham, definitely a shooter. This line's a good combination. You got the speed of Sawyer, you got the playmaking of Cohen Butcher, and you got the shooting of Jay Cunningham. And they come up big here, give us a 2-goal lead. $11:16 remaining of the second period, 3-1 hockey game, Sussex Rangers. Offside. Off the boards. West Tabor picks it up. Wesley bouncing puck up for Cohen, or not Cohen, Cooper. Cooper's trying to get past the player, holds his post. Finn Collins throws it in, a little wide of the net. Wesley Tabor. Little poke. Rhett fires it off the boards. Floating puck. The Merchant's just going to throw it in there. Off the boards. Play up for Collins. Attempted a little stick lift there by the Merchant. Gets over to Smith. Smith shoots over the net. Cooper, Greg. It does float up to him. I thought it was going to go into the bench. Finn Collins. Good job by Rhett getting back. Collins into the center. Poked away from West Tabor. Gets over the line by DeMerchant. Baker throws it in. Picked up by Rhett. Rhett setting up behind the net. Throws it up for Cooper Gregg. Goes a little past him. Back to the point. Bent tries to put it off the boards, but it goes into the bench. Carter Bent. 9:38 remaining of the second period. 3-1 hockey game, Sussex Rangers over Oromocto Eagles. 3 unanswered goals for the Rangers. Emmett Tabor on the draw against one of the McHatton boys. The other McHatton boy in the corner. There's Emmett McHatton, number 4. And Drew McHatton, number 9. Jack Merrill throws it on the net. Quick cover. 9:20 remaining of the second period. 3-1 hockey game, Sussex. Parker McLaughlin. Out for Emmett. Emmett shoots, scores. Emmett Tabor. Fast, good shot by Emmett. He's become quite a hockey player. I've seen him develop over the years. I think he just took another leap over the spring that just went by. Really good shot by Emmett. They've kind of switched his line mates. Kind of moved him down the lineup slightly, and he's got a few goals since then. I think it's more to shore up all the lines, though. I see they put an A on his shirt at the same time. Here comes Luffman. Nice pass up for McHatton. McHatton trying to find some space. Shoots. Mitchell to save. Loose puck. Great job there, I think, by Rhett Proctor to notice that the puck fell out there. Mitchell thought he had it. It was out front. Again, Rhett gets it to the corner. Sorry, I didn't start the clock. Clock's pretty much exactly 10 seconds off right now. Jay Cunningham, pressure. McHatton coming in. Poked there by West Tabor. Nice attempted play over for Cohen. Jay gets it. McHatton with it. Drew McHatton. Up for Luffman. McHatton finds it, throws it on the net. Mitchell gets it. I'm going to let the clock run here. 7:46 remaining of the second period. 4-1 hockey game for Sussex. And the clocks are aligned. Bowie on the draw, up against Felix Travis. Felix Travis comes away with it. Looking for options. Passes over for DeMerchant. DeMerchant trying to get to the outside. Goes for a backhand shot. Nice save. Oh, loose puck, still loose. Oh, good try by Felix, just a little wide. Throws out front again. Oh, DeMerchant really making things happen there. Great shift so far by DeMerchant. Jack Merrill throws it in. We can't seem to hit the net for the life of us. DeMerchant. Merchant's one of the nicest shifts I've seen out of him. Great job by DeMerchant. Shea Surratt. Got my roster upside down. Pokes it up for Cooper Gregg. Cooper loading up. Just throws it down deep. Shea Surratt. Shea. DeMerchant finds it, throws it towards the net, goes up a stick and over the net. Felix. And he loves to try to find a guy here. It's just into the traffic, loose puck. Goalie trying to find it. Comes back to Shea Surratt. Oh, it came out. Great shift by that line. DeMerchant, Cooper Gregg, and Felix. That was a great shift. DeMerchant had all kinds of opportunities, or set up all kinds of opportunities. O'Neill puts it down into the corner. Oliver Carter, big defenseman for Oromocto. Arnott losing his feet. Emmett. Shot. Saved by Mitchell. Arnott pursuing. Parker McLaughlin. Parker gets it out of the zone. Off the boards. I think it was offside. 5:19 remaining of the second period. It is a 4-1 hockey game. Sussex Rangers. Sawyer. Sawyer keeps it. The more I see this new line combination, the more I like it. Sawyer off there. Cohen out to Jay. Jay shoots. Goes for the hat trick. Saved by Ellis. 4:57 remaining of the second period. 4-1 hockey game. Guns N' Roses playing. I don't think that'll get me in trouble. Jay Cunningham on the drop. Jay to Butcher. Butcher to Rhett. Rhett for a looping play. Again, I think Rhett would be better served to go for a lower shot. He keeps going for that big one, and it just keeps going over the net. Sawyer. Jay Cunningham just, guy's on his back, he doesn't care. Throws it in there for Sawyer. Sawyer's gonna play it back down deep. Plays it back over by Butcher for Sawyer. Again, one thing, even these guys aren't scoring, but they are scoring. Hat trick by Jay Cunningham. Possession time is what they get. Jay Cunningham, the boys throwing the hats on the ice. Several of the Riptide players here from the AAA team. Referee's putting the hats back. My clock screwed up. It should be 4:11. I'm just going to let the game play for a couple seconds till I get it. Declan Daber going to get his hat. Okay, clocks are aligned. Jack Merrill. I doubt the game will finish at this score, but if it did, this would be our 4th game in a row to end in a 5-1 score. Trickling puck. No ice. Backhand. Up front to Merchant, shot wide. Pretty impressive for the kids to be watching the game like as intently as they are, to realize that there's a hat trick. Like usually, okay, you know that this kid scored and you're running around playing games or whatever. Out for DeMerchant. But to be aware that that was a hat trick is pretty good. Back to Shea Surratt, off the boards. It's offside if he touches it. If he kicked it, that should still be offside, I think. I don't think you can kick the puck offside either. Opportunity for Oromocto, though. I'm sure they're not minding. But he's trying to start a little shoving match with Jack Merrill. Jack's not one that will let it go. Parker McLaughlin. Comes out. Battle on the boards. Comes McCatton. Jack. Jack's such a rugged, aggressive player. Again, he gets into a little bit of trouble in this non-hitting league, but next year he's going to be a monster. Mitchell, glove saves it. Does come out of the glove, but he gets the whistle. 1:59 remaining of the second period. Is a 5-1 hockey game. Bon Jovi rocking. Back to the point. Emmett. Emmett should have drew the penalty there. They could get hooked pretty good. Shoot, scores! That's Emmett's second. I was thinking it might be his third, but I don't see any hats flying. I do see them taking hats off. It might have just been a hat trick for Emmett. I think Emmett might have had our first one. I know he had one later in the game. Beauty goal by Emmett. Em and Jay seem to be on a race here. Who can do better? Again, we used to have both of them on the same line, and we have broke them up, which seems to be doing well for us. Oh, I didn't put his goal on the board here. It's good to do that in a timely manner. It helps me to clip it. Jay Cunningham, shot, jeez, just off the knob of the stick. Miracle that didn't go in. Sawyer out to Jay, finds it, shoots it, saved by Ellis. Sussex Rangers team is rolling now. Again, this is the possession line. They spend the whole shifts down in the other team's zone every time. Tip, just wide. Cohen Butcher, over Sawyer. Over for Cohen again. Cohen trying to poke it over for Jay Cunningham. Still has it. Oh, Sawyer got it. I am really impressed with this line. 2 nights in a row. Oh, loose puck. So many opportunities. Nobody can get it off these guys. Oh, that is a major, if you ask me. That wasn't good. Oliver Carter is going to get in trouble for that. He's lucky he hit the toughest kid going because Jay just bounced up like it was nothing. But that was not a play that would be acceptable. Jay Cunningham usually just has players bounce off him like nothing. If that was just about anybody else that he hit, though, they would still be on the ice, and we'd have a coach going up to scrape them off the boards out there. Again, the Oromocto player is really fortunate of who he decided to body check like that. Pass up for Cooper Gregg. It's only 3 seconds left of the period. We're going to start the next period with 1.5 minute man advantage. Again, I can't get over how tough Jay Cunningham is. It's like it was nothing to him. So we're going to the third period. It is a 6-1 game. It's 5-1 on the scoreboard, but I believe it's 6-1. The scorekeeper is looking at it. I don't know if there's a mercy rule where you wouldn't put it up. It usually wouldn't be at 4, though. I think it's just an oversight. Mitchell's doing good when called upon. Let in that early one, but that was it. We're now into the third period. Again, power play for the boys. Tavan Sparks puts it around, again an affiliate player. Cooper Gregg. Cooper back for Felix. Gregg, shot just off the side post. Thrown in. It's again penalty killing right now for Oromocto for the next 1 minute. Finn Collins takes out Wesley. Kids are falling. I don't think these are penalties. I know people are probably like, oh, those should be 2 penalties. I don't think either one of them should have been. I'm a very anti-penalty guy. I think it's the right call by the referees. Tripped up by Bowie. I wouldn't call that either. Emmett. Not a great play there. It's very likely the other team could have came away with that. 3 seconds left of the penalty kill, or Oromocto gets away with it. Again, they're kind of fortunate that wasn't a longer penalty. Rat shoots. Ellis with the glove save. Just throws it into the corner. Brett Proctor with it. We have too many men there. Luffman, and he's probably the strongest player for Oromocto. McLaughlin. The Merchant skates it in. Loses the puck. Luffman with it. Jay Cunningham. I feel like the Godzilla theme should hit every time Jay Cunningham gets a hold of that puck. Ooh, 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 ooh. Good job by Jack Merrill there hitting the brakes. Nice pass over Butcher. Butcher shoots. Nice blocker save by, they've made a goalie change, by Colton McGinnis. Sawyer loses the stick. Butcher's it all by himself. He's got Jay trailing though. Sawyer off the boards and in. McHatton. Emmett McHatton. And a save by Mitchell Carr. In position, taking it in the crest. The clock is running. Must be a mercy rule. To this point, they hadn't had our goal up. It was 5-1 on the clock. I think there's a mercy rule. When you're up by 5, you run the clock. They probably should have been running the clock for some time if that's the case. Since the start of the period, it's been 6-1. I believe Emmett has a hat trick, and I believe Jay Cunningham has a hat trick. So we had to start a later start here. This might make up for it. Get the games back in order. Cooper Gregg. Nice shot, nice save by Mitchell. Hard around the boards, goes all the way. Gets into some deep snow. I don't think he'll make it for an ice. Just barely gets there. McHatton gets there. Felix is on him. Felix steals it. Out front shot, just barely wide by Felix. McHatton's gonna have to get some urgency. I know he was trying to get the icing call. Shot, save. Emmett Tabor going for his 4th goal there. O'Neill gets it back up for Emmett. Emmett gets another attempt at it, hits the defenseman, gets another shot at it, gets up for O'Neill. O'Neill shoots, pad save by McGinnis. O'Neill goes in there attempting to get a penalty, but I think he fell on his face instead. It's 5:55. I'm gonna have to change my clock just to catch things up. Jack keeps it just on the line. Clocks are aligned. 5:32 remaining in this hockey game. Mercy rule, the clock is ticking down. It's a 6-1 hockey game. And I hate to be ripping off somebody if somebody else had the goal, but I believe Emmett has 3, and I believe Jay Cunningham has 3. Here comes Breaker. Braun Breaker out here. Broken up by Jack Merrill. Finn Collins puts it out there. Bouncing puck. Players falling all over the place. Icing. Face-off coming back down into the Sussex zone. Sussex might be smart just to keep icing the puck here because the clock runs. Not the most fun way to play hockey, but might be practical. Cunningham gets it up. Gets it back. Ken Cunningham, the captain of this team. Captain of the Rangers. Sawyer. McCatton gets it. Emmett McCatton. He turns and looks for some partners, but he probably should have just took that to the net. Rhett Proctor. Back to Jay. Jay back to Sawyer. Sawyer out front, picked off. Back to Rhett Proctor. Shot. Nice little wrist shot. Bowie. Nice bounce for him. Emmett McCatton threw it across ice. Oh, Jay Cunningham coming in. Shot. Oh, gets nothing on it. Jay gets out front. Oh, DeMerchant with a great chance. Jay Cunningham. Oh, kind of bad body positioning there. I have a tendency to pause the clock. I keep forgetting that it's a straight time. Goalie lucky to get away with that. Colton McGinnis. A lot of action around the crease there. The battle in there. Again, if Felix wasn't wearing a cage there, he took 2 sticks right in the grill. Look at that. Look at how small Felix is compared to these guys. He never falls down. People hitting him and everything else, never goes down. Shot. Oh, goal. Who was that? Jack Merrill far down. It was the inside of the post for sure. That was a goal. I know the goalie doesn't agree. It was center post underneath the bar. Jack Merrill joining the Jay Cunningham Emmett Tabor party. Here they come the other way. Smith, Declan Smith. Looping shot, tipped, goal. No goal, high stick. It was a high stick. Nice tip, nice shot, nice goal. It slipped through. It was 100% a high stick though. I feel like I'm being a real homer in this one, but that's the honest facts of that one. Last minute play, clock's still ticking down. I'll try to line these clocks back up. I keep pausing it. 30 or 41 seconds counting down right now. Okay. Tripping, they don't call it. I don't think they're gonna bother. There's only 30 seconds left of the game. Brett's just bodying people. Goes back at him. That's not the guy you want to go back at. 21 seconds. Parker McLaughlin. Brett Proctor's gonna wind her up. Might as well just touch it, because straight time anyway. 2 seconds count down here. That's the end of the hockey game. Dominant performance by Sussex. Really well done. Again, emotions are probably flaring here. The boys should just take their time for a second. Let everybody be cool. I'm gonna stick with it for a minute. Mitchell with the big win. From what I can tell, Jack Merrill with 1 goal, Emmett with 3, Jay Cunningham with 3. I really like these line combinations that the coaching group has come up with. They kind of play to the strengths. They took away some line mates from Emmett, but Emmett does a lot on his own. So you might as well just keep doing it on his own and using his boys where he can. I really like that 2013 group. They their possession numbers are through the roof. Okay, we're gonna sign off. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Next game will be against KV tomorrow at about 5. I think it's at 5 o'clock. It'll be Nolan's game.